Ever seen honey turn into a fluffy, golden cloud? Just add a pinch of baking soda and watch the magic happen. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the easiest honey cake ever. No rolling, no fuss, just pure deliciousness. So, let's get into it. First off, grab a large, thick-bottomed pot. That way nothing sticks or burns while we mix everything up. And pour in 1/3 cup of honey. Then, add in some regular white sugar. And about 6 ounces of unsalted butter. Make sure to cut it into cubes so it melts faster. Set the pot over low heat and stir everything together. This part's all about patience. You don't want it to boil, just gently melt it all down until it's nice and smooth. By the way, you can use any kind of honey here, liquid or crystallized, it really doesn't matter. Now comes the fun part. Add in a heaping teaspoon of baking soda and give it a good stir. As soon as it hits the mixture, it's gonna bubble and foam up, and that's totally normal. Actually, it's the magic trick. The baking soda reacts with the natural acids in the honey, releasing carbon dioxide, which makes everything light and fluffy. Guys, don't leave the stove. This can burn quickly. Keep stirring until the color turns a warm amber. It took me about 5 minutes, but keep an eye on it. Once it looks golden and smells amazing, take it off the heat and let it cool slightly. Now add a pinch of salt, then the eggs. I use 3 large eggs. If yours are on the smaller side, just toss in a 4th. Whisk each egg in quickly as you add them one at a time. Got a little arm workout here, folks. Make sure to whisk each egg in fast. This keeps the batter smooth and helps avoid any lumps. Time to add the flour. Oh, wow, really? Bet you didn't see that coming. And yes, before you ask, we do need to sift it. I'm adding it in batches, whisking as I go. Trust me, don't dump it all in at once. Things can get messy faster than a bad breakup. Whisk it all together until you've got a smooth caramel-colored batter. You're aiming for a thick, smooth batter, just like this. Line a 13 by 13 inch baking pan with parchment paper, and in goes that luscious batter. Here's the secret to this cake. No rolling out dough. Just mix it, pour it in, and bake. A piece of cake, really. Make sure to evenly spread the batter across the surface, paying extra attention to the edges and corners. This is key to making sure the layers turn out the same thickness. Trust me, it makes all the difference when you're stacking those layers later. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 to 14 minutes. Stick a toothpick in. If it comes out clean, you're good to go. Oh my goodness, it smells so good, like you're standing in a field of honey. Let it cool before you go any further. Now let's slice it up. I'm using this round cutter thing. Pretty sure it's meant for pizza, but I'm not here to follow rules. Anyway, it works just fine. Trim the edges all around the cake. And nope, don't throw those scraps away, we'll use them later. Oh, look at that structure. Nice and thin, perfectly baked, and golden all the way through. Then you need to cut the whole thing into 4 pieces. I'm using a tape measure to make sure everything's nice and even, and a serrated knife to mark where to cut. Now just smoothly slice it up. Nice and easy. Oh, would you look at that? Now that's a piece of art. And the smell? Pure magic, guys. Use a serrated knife to slice each of these 4 pieces in half, turning them into 8 nice thin layers. Honestly, I ended up using 7 layers instead of 8 because the cake turned out pretty tall, and I was running low on cream, but that was more than enough. I crumbled the 8th layer to sprinkle on top. All right, time to make the frosting. It's super simple, but so good. 2 tubs of mascarpone right into the bowl. Make sure it's cold, but not straight from the freezer cold. You don't want clumps in your frosting. Start beating on low speed to loosen it up. Then gradually add in 2/3 cup of powdered sugar, or more if you like it sweeter. Keep beating the mascarpone on low for 1 to 2 minutes, or increase to medium speed until it's smooth, fluffy, and creamy. Don't overmix though, or it might separate. Beautiful. Now pour 2 cups of heavy cream into a separate bowl. Make sure it's really cold, but not frozen, guys. You can even chill the bowl and the whisk to help it whip up faster. Start on low for about 30 seconds, then kick the speed up a bit. Beat for about 3 to 5 minutes until you get soft to medium peaks. The whisk should leave a trail and the cream should hold its shape. Perfect, that's exactly what we need. Add the whipped cream to the mascarpone in 2 to 3 parts, gently folding it in with a spatula. Don't even think about using the mixer, just please don't. It'll turn your fluff into a flop, so stick with the spatula. Now that's what you're looking for. Flawless frosting ready to go on the cake. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing now. Spread that gorgeous frosting on the first layer. You can use whatever you have on hand, a spatula, knife, or spoon. It's like buttering toast, no big deal really. Add the next layer on top. Kind of feels like we're making a sandwich, huh? Speaking of sandwiches, what's your go-to? Drop a comment below and let us know. Keep layering until the whole cake's covered. If you're feeling adventurous, add finely chopped prunes to the cream. Totally optional, but definitely delicious. Once the layers are stacked, cover the top and sides with the remaining cream. Feels like I'm plastering a wall at this point. Not gonna lie, it's kind of satisfying. Oh, and make sure your plate or tray actually fits in the fridge. Mine almost didn't. Had to take out a shelf just to make it work. All right, grab those cake pieces we saved earlier and toss them in the blender. Don't overload it or your blender might freak out. Or go old school and do it by hand. I mean, I clearly went with the blender. Sprinkle those crumbs generously over the top and sides. It gives that rustic charm, cozy vibe, and let's be honest, covers up any little imperfections. Still here? Treat yourself. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. And for the final touch, pop the cake in the fridge for at least 2 hours, but I strongly recommend leaving it overnight. This way, it soaks up all the flavors and tastes so much better. All right, folks, grab a knife with a nice wide blade and slice it up. Oh man, that deep, buttery honey smell when you cut into it. I can't wait to dig in. Just look at those perfect layers. No rolling, no stress, just simple ingredients, a little time, and you've got a flawless honey cake. This piece was way too big, so I just sliced it in half to make serving easier. It's pure comfort, soft, fragrant, and absolutely delicious. I hope you give it a try and share it with someone you love. Thanks for being here, and see you in the next video.